He was once the all-time leading wicket-taker in IPL history. 170 wickets across 9 seasons for Mumbai Indians. The man who won me the 2019 title with the last ball yorker. The most feared death bowler in T20 cricket for over a decade. But in early 2009, Lasith Malinga had no national contract. His board had abandoned him after a career-threatening knee injury. He had not played international cricket in over a year. The only way back was a T20 tournament in South Africa for a franchise that believed in him when his own country did not. Chapter 1. The injury and the abandonment. Malinga's cricket career began not in an academy but on the sandy beaches of Galle. His raw pace and sling arm action was spotted by former Sri Lanka fast bowler Champaka Ramanayake, who nurtured him as a professional. Unique training methods, including bowling with his boot on the crease, were used to sharpen the accuracy and yorker skills that would eventually make him a legend. By 2008, he was 24 years old and already one of the most distinctive fast bowlers in the world. Then his knee gave out. In 2008, Malinga suffered a serious knee injury and missed that year's IPL entirely. He also lost his Sri Lanka annual contract. As he recalled years later, in 2008, I was really unlucky. First I got a knee injury, then I missed the IPL and I lost the Sri Lanka annual contract. What happened next was worse. Rather than support their fast bowler through rehabilitation, the board simply moved on. Malinga later said publicly, after the injury, nobody looked after me and I was not offered a contract. The 2008 interim committee did not care for my well-being. A player who had taken 4 wickets in 4 balls in a World Cup, one of the greatest bowling feats in cricket history, was left without support, without a contract, and without a clear path back into the game he had spent his life building. Chapter 2. The IPL as a lifeline. Malinga recalled the moment the doctors finally gave him a way forward. In 2009, after 1.5 years, all the doctors and physios said that if I wanted to play, I would have to start short format games to continue my cricketing journey. It meant I would have to play T20s. He could not get back into the Sri Lanka team. But he could play for Mumbai Indians in the IPL. He explained it simply, I didn't get any chance to play in the national team and I had only one option, to go to South Africa and play in the IPL. I explained this to the Sri Lanka Cricket Board and they understood the situation. In 2009, I finally went to South Africa to meet my Me team. He arrived carrying a knee that had barely recovered, a career that had stalled completely, and a point to prove to a board that had written him off. The very first match of IPL 2009. Mumbai Indians vs Chennai Super Kings. Opening game of the tournament. Malinga took the wickets of Parthiv Patel, MS Dhoni and Subramaniam Badrinath on his IPL debut. 3 wickets. First match. Including the wicket of MS Dhoni, the IPL's most expensive buy, the T20 World Cup captain. In his very first game. Chapter 3. What followed and what it meant. By the end of the 2009 IPL, Malinga had taken 18 wickets for Mumbai Indians. The performances were impossible to ignore, even for the board that had abandoned him. He did not play international cricket for Sri Lanka again until August 2009, but when he returned, it was directly on the back of what he had done in South Africa for me. He said it plainly, because of the IPL I got a chance to come back to the national team, but thanks to the IPL I didn't lose anything, I improved my cricket a lot. The IPL did not just give him a platform. It gave him the controlled environment of short-format cricket his damaged knee needed to rebuild. It gave him match rhythm, wickets, and the confidence that the action still worked, that the slinging delivery still deceived even the best. Mumbai Indians, meanwhile, finished 7th in 2009. 5 wins from 14 matches. The team was not yet the dynasty it would become. But within it, something had just started. Lasith Malinga became the all-time leading wicket taker in IPL history. 170 wickets. 5 IPL titles with Mumbai Indians. The man they called Slinger Malinga, scooped off the beach at Galle, his action unlike anything cricket had seen, ended up as the defining bowler of the world's biggest franchise league. And it all began with the 2009 season where his own board had left him without a contract, his knee was barely holding together, and his only path back to cricket was a flight to South Africa for a franchise that gave him the ball on day one. As ESPN Cricinfo wrote of him, injuries affected the second half of his career, but the IPL allowed him to extend his influence across formats and continents in a way international cricket alone never could have. The IPL saved Lasith Malinga. And Lasith Malinga repaid that debt across a decade. Subscribe for more. Drop a comment. See you.